Hello everyone and welcome back to Elohim Eternal. Come on, Joshua, where are you? You wouldn't leave us here to rot or wait for our execution. You haven't eaten anything. I'm not hungry. We need to keep our strength up. For what? I failed my brother. I failed my people. I failed myself. No, you haven't. You were right. I should have never come here. This is all my doing. I should have stayed in Ur. And what, waited to die? Your people were suffering. Death is better than living in this broken world. Isn't that what you had meant at the Dead Sea? I'm sorry, Ruthia. I'm sorry I said those awful things at the Dead Sea. I am not as smart as I pretend to be. I used to think when you died you went to Sheol and lived with Hosanna's people. I used to think when you died you went to be with your loved ones. Now I'm afraid to die. I'm afraid that others are dying. I'm afraid I may never ever see my mother again. Or my father. Theos. They're gone, Ruthia, and I have no clue where they've gone. I used to think there was life after death. Kind of afterlife. But that couldn't be further from the truth. When we die, we die. We cease to exist. That can't be true. I'm sorry I led you astray, Ruthia. No, I'm the one who should apologize. For what? Despite everything, I'm glad I met you. I'm glad we took this journey together. You're right. If I hadn't met you, we might not have reached Mount Siphon and brought back the manna to my people. We might not have discovered that there's more to this world than either Canaanites or Indanites thought. Without this journey, we might never have learned that at some point in history, there were times when our two races nearly joined together in peace. But that was thwarted. The truth was hidden from us. By the consecrators. Why? That question still haunts me. I don't know. That's exactly what I've learned through this journey and from meeting you. I don't know. There's no answer to any of my questions. None that are satisfactory. There is still so much I don't know. Then let's discover it together. Ruthia, when we get out of here, and we will, I'm going to find a way to pilot Kafar and we're going to Konoma. There must be more answers there, and if there isn't, then we'll find a way to the kingdom of heaven. No matter what, we will know the truth. First, we need to get out of here. Theos, I'm scared. I am too, but we'll find a way. Hosanna will guide us. And what if Hosanna is dead? He can't be. God cannot die. He's eternal. Is that a new theory of yours? There must be something more than this. Must be. I love your mind, Theos. Is that all you love? There's more. So much more. And I intend to spend my life loving all of you, every part. Ruthia, when this is over, I want to call you my wife. Is that your way of saying you love me? I love you more than life itself. How touching. Nike! Ruthia, come with me, please. What do you want with Ruthia? You already have the code. Do I? Come, girl, hand over the last piece of the Babel code. You know how to read it too, don't you? I will never help you. You have no choice. Damn you. Don't even try it, Bezos. I have lived for centuries. I met your forefathers, Avram. I was there when he took Mount Sinai. I was there when he nearly reached the kingdom of heaven before Og and Sihon attacked. I've been alive since the dawn of our existence. You're Anat. Correct. Now come, Ruthia. Unless you want your husband-to-be to die here and now, you will cooperate. Don't do it, Ruthia. Theos. Damn it. I'm waiting, Ruthia. Don't go. I can't let anyone else suffer because of me. I'll do whatever you say, just don't hurt him. Good girl. Now come. We must reach Mount Sinai. We have gods to kill. Joshua. Where's Ruthia? Nike took her. She's the one Og and Sihon warned us about. The one they call Anat. She took Ruthia to Mount Sinai. Yes, let's go. She's powerful, Joshua. She has lived for hundreds of years. Longer than even Og and Sihon. What would you have us do? Give up? I would never give up on Ruthia. We only need to be prepared. We'll stop her, and end this civil war before it's too late. Where is Lamech? Dead. Joshua. I'm fine. You were right. He was the one who set the infernos ablaze. I'm sorry for your loss. Let's make haste. Oh, also, 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Speak the code, girl. Why are you doing this? What do you hope to achieve? Speak. The code. I won't utter a word unless you tell me. Strike me all you like, but I won't speak. What use is there in knowing? I want to know the truth of something in this world full of lies. I see. It seems you know more than I thought you did. You're right, this world is full of lies. Lies perpetuated by the consecrators. The consecrators have something to hide, and they're willing to go to great lengths to keep their knowledge hidden. This world is cruel, Ruthia, you must see that. We kill each other, for lies. We pray to the god that may be dead, and fight gods that use us for their own purposes. We are nothing but toys and tools. Completely and utterly dispensable. The consecrators don't care about the Indanites. They don't care about this planet or Sheol. All they care about is their precious kingdom of heaven. What about Hosanna? Ahix? We all believe in Hosanna. But how can our beliefs be so wrong? Don't you see? Hosanna is fake. There never was a Hosanna. I believe that's what the consecrators are trying to hide. You want to know the truth. No. I want this all to end. I want this war to stop. I want the killings to stop. I want to stop the tears and the anguish and the pain. You think defeating the consecrators will end that pain? Not just the consecrators, I want everything to end. We were never supposed to be born, you and I, Canaanites and Indanites. We are an abominable creation, incapable of thinking for ourselves or caring for others. We have been in conflict and war since the beginning of our existence. You know how many people have suffered? Everyone. Exactly. Oh. We have all suffered. You must see it too. Your father died. Your brother? You killed my brother. If I hadn't done it, an Indanite would have. The Canaanites themselves don't have long to live. Once the Indanites are under Lamech's rule, you will send battalions of judges and slaughter every Canaanite still functioning. And then what? I won't give Lamech the chance. I will show Lamech the heads of his gods myself. Now open the gate. Your friends aren't coming. Ruthia, it's over. Please do this for me. Please? I need you to do this. I have waited centuries for this day. What made you into this person? Was it Avram? No. It was the man I loved. I loved him so much. He gave me peace for the first time. And then the consecrators took him from me. And they've taken husband and wife, father and mother, son and daughter from so many. They are going to pay for what they've done to us, to all of us. And if I don't, you will die here, and Lamech's judges will rip your mother apart, and I will take the language from Og and Sihon before they too are killed. I have waited generations for this day. What is one more week? You would destroy your own people. I am not destroying them, you are. Speak the code and save them and yourself. I'll even let you go and you can save your friends. Oh God. Finally. You've done well, Ruthia. You have saved your people just like you wanted. I'll take it from here. What have I done? Ruthia. Theos, how did you get free? It's thanks to Joshua. He confronted Lamech and defeated him. Joshua? Are you alright? The gate. Is Annette inside? She is. She's after the consecrators. We have to find her and stop her. Ooh, okay. We have to stop Anat before she angers the consecrators. I don't know how she plans on reaching the Kingdom of Heaven from here. This is unknown territory, so we should be on high alert. Okay, then. I feel like we must be at the final dungeon at this point. What the heck? Wait, why are they red? It's still Rook. Or Rock, however you pronounce that. What is this place? Could this be where the Kingdom of Heaven, what the Kingdom of Heaven is like? This is something vaguely familiar about. There is something vaguely familiar about this place. I know I've never been here, but some of the devices are similar to what Canaanites have used or built. This is a cool way to have your final dungeon be like a sci-fi space dungeon. Oh my god, this mapping is... Again, I love the mapping in this game too. I hope this dungeon is longer than the last few. See an enemy there as well. Oh, wait a second. We got... Yeah. That's a flat upgrade again. It's kind of thematically awesome to come back to the first area and, like, the final dungeon is within that area. That's so cool. Yeah, these are straight-up robots now. Oh, of course they're gonna have shields. Okay. We probably have enough of these for the rest of the game. I guessed right there, okay. Oh, I can use this already. They don't seem particularly, like, super stronger than enemies we've been fighting up to this point, so that's kind of good. Also, have I talked at all about how much I like the battle theme in this game? I mentioned that I've talked about this in video essays before, but I love when a game can have a battle theme that fits every area of the game, because I find that's very difficult to do and not a lot of people appreciate it. Like, the fact that the battle theme we've been hearing the whole game also just works for this, like, sci-fi dungeon, that's kind of awesome to me. It's really intense and kind of has that, like, Something I like about battle themes that are used for whole games, too, is when they have, like, a very intense section near the end. Because it kind of fits thematically. Like, if a battle lasts that long, you're probably having trouble. So it's appropriate for a... Okay, that set us on fire. It's appropriate for that battle theme to, or for the battle theme to, like, sound that way after a while. This is a really good example of how to do that sort of thing correctly. I might have to, like, add this to my list of games that do that. What is this place? I couldn't imagine this place in my wildest dreams. Could it be what the Kingdom of Heaven is like? Possibly. But Cain built it, and he wouldn't have access to the Kingdom of Heaven. I wish I could bring my mother here. Maybe it isn't like the Kingdom of Heaven at all. Maybe it's like Kanoma. And why do you say that? My mother has always said that Konomi is highly advanced. It's years and years ahead of us. Makes sense considering the Azars. This entire place looks like it could be inside of an Azar, a giant Azar. But how could Cain have built it? Maybe Ahix gave him the knowledge. You mean Hosanna. If Ahix and Hosanna are one and the same, and as Og and Sahona told us, then yes. Something happened to Hosanna that we aren't clear on. We know Hosanna is gone, but gone to where? Why did he leave? And did the Consecrators have something to do with it? It's hard to think that the Consecrators could do anything to harm Hosanna. But what if the Consecrators helped to build this mountain? Annette thinks she can travel to the Kingdom of Heaven using Mount Sinai. Perhaps the Consecrators built this mountain to travel from heaven to Iden and back again. Is the mountain really a giant Azar? Is that where the story is going? Perhaps we'll learn the truth the deeper we explore Mount Sinai. We're the first to enter this place in many, many years. Let's be careful. I need a drink of water. Hold on. What am I doing? Just use a Razor. That animation looks like it was more made for side view battles. That's funny. Oh, you have enough for that already? Detain? Looks like it stunned him. Okay, 2 of these. That should kill you. Yep, that should do it. Cain's journal. My life is spared. I could not stop the Indanites. Abram and his men attacked with the speed and power of a god, but I managed to plead for my life, and I made as many of my friends and family as I could. I lost many, and for that my sarks breaks. Now Abram wonders about this place I built, Mount Sinai. He wants to know more. He wants to see the Dinger, or the Consecrators as he calls them, so that is what they want to be known as. I see this as a blessing from Ahix. Perhaps I can join forces with Abram, convince him that the real enemy here is the Consecrators, his makers. I call the Consecrators his makers, but we are all born from one source, Hosanna, Ahix. The Consecrators are nothing more than usurpers of the throne of Hosanna. With the help of the Transmigrator, I will look face to face with the Consecrators and take back what rightfully belongs to Hosanna. Cain wants to help Abram and the other Indanites. He didn't want us to follow the Consecrators, who he believed were evil. Could Cain have stopped the Consecrators? I can't even begin to understand what this device does. There's all these texts and symbols in a display of sorts. One of the symbols is flashing red. Who wouldn't? Did it work? System Omega to Transmigrator activated. I'll take that as a yes. Cain's robes. -2 agility, that's kind of random. Or 2 worse agility than that. There we go. Abram's journal. Cain calls this place Mount Sinai. He and his Cainites built this mountain in order to reach the gods, the Consecrators. There is much about this place I do not understand, but find fascinating. It is Ahix's magia, or magia. God, I forgot how to say this. Magia, for certain, and I do not believe that Ahix and Hosanna are one and the same, as Cain would lead me to believe. That is why I must understand this place, fully grasp it in my mind and in my koshin. If I can use this device that Cain calls the Transmigrator, perhaps I can reach the Kingdom of Heaven and speak with the Consecrators. I will learn directly from them what the truth is. Does Cain really think he can battle against the Consecrators? He couldn't defend Mount Sinai against us lowly Indanites. But despite all that, he is a good man. He surely means the Indanites no harm. He only wishes we had the same goal. In some ways we do. We both want to reach the Kingdom of Heaven, but once there, I'm certain we will once again become sworn enemies. Abram respects Cain in that time so many years ago. It seems like he was unsure what would happen if they reached the Kingdom of Heaven. Would Abram be able to kill Cain if the Consecrators commanded him to do so? He disobeyed once. Could he do it again when come face to face with his makers? I can't even begin to understand what this device does. Okay. So where do we go from here? So I'd like to thank you all for coming. Perhaps this is a trap. This room does feel vaguely like a prison cell. We should look for another way. What in Sheol is happening? I think we're moving. To our deaths? No, I think we're moving up. Something is pulling us up. Maybe it'll take us to the top of Mount Sinai. That's all very convenient, but does it have to be shaking? It seems unstable. After all the Shadim we've faced, this scares you. I think I'm going to be sick. Hold on to something, it might help. What would help if it, What would help is if it stopped moving. It's slowing down. Oh, thank Hosanna. I think we might have reached the top of Mount Sinai. Good. That means we made it. Don't be too happy about that, my friend. We still have to get down from this place. Oh. Building plans. A set of drawings that show each area and floor of Mount Sinai. It looks like there is a central core that connects each floor, providing access. There is also a specific plan that is labeled Transmigrator, though it is not clear what this room does. Interesting. Anat's journal. I'm scared of what we'll find if we use the Transmigrator. I helped build it, but I was only following Keen's instructions. He is the mind behind it all. As the firstborn of Ahix, his knowledge is far beyond my own. Even though we are family, and yet even he lacks the understanding of the cosmos and its origin. Nimrod tells me not to worry, that he would protect me should anything happen. I believe him. I believe that he would go against anyone who dared threaten my life. He would fight even Ahix. His devotion to me means so much. I love him much more than anything in the cosmos. I feel safe in his embrace, and I'm grateful every day, every hour, and every minute that that he chose to be my wife. Or they chose me to be his wife. I don't know what I would do without him. Without him, I am nothing. Nimrod was Anat's husband? I can feel her uncertainty and worry in her words. She was so full of fear. It looks like we have, like, the final area next. Or the final boss, maybe. I think we'll leave it off here, though. Oh, there's a save point down here. That's a little hidden against the pipes, I'll just say. Like, I did not see that at first. Alright, I'll see you folks later. Thanks for watching.